All right, we have our Sunday night game, the Los Angeles Rams at home against the Philadelphia Eagles. I guess I have baseball on my mind. Um, Points per game in the last four, 24.8 for the Rams. The defense giving up 21.3. The Eagles are scoring a lot more lately, 31.3, and have one of the better defenses in the league, giving up only 16 points per game. Passing yards per game is up to 282 for the Rams. So much passing for this Rams team lately, especially with Nakua and Cooper back in the lineup. And so that's probably a good idea because both those guys are threats and you can't double team them both. Otherwise, you're going to leave other players wide open. They're giving up 239, and the Eagles are only throwing for 203. But as we all know, their threat of Hurts and Barkley running is a wild one. And lately, they have been playing better than Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, that duo. But the defense has only given up 149, which is what number one in the league. So in the last four games, and let's look at passing yards per attempt: 8.1 for the Rams, 8.7 on defense. If Hurts can take advantage of that bad defense for the Rams on the passing side, and they should be able to. They have 9.7 passing yards per attempt for the Eagles, and only given up 5 on the passing yards per attempt on the defensive side, which is number one in the league. Also, the last four games, rushing yards per attempt 3.6 for the Rams. On offense, 3.3 is all for the defense. They have a pretty good defense against the run, but their offense, as I was saying, they don't run the ball a lot because they can't get anywhere. Offensive line is not great against pass on the pass either, but at least Stafford can run away on that. Handing it off to some guy and getting hit right away is not probably the best route for the Rams team, as their offensive line is not playing great still, even though they've got a couple guys back from injury. The Eagles' offense 5.0 rushing yards per attempt. As I said, that threat with Barkley and Hurts is pretty hard to go against. They're in the top 5 rushing yards per attempt for that offense, and 3.4 on defense, which is just 0.1 less than the Rams. So two defenses that are great against the run. Points per play is 2.6 for the Rams, and that is right at 10th place in the league. But the Eagles are 3.1, which is top 5 in the league the last 4. And the defense for the Rams, 3.1, which would be probably 23rd or something in the league. And then we have a 2 for the Eagles, and that is one of the best in the league, if not the best. I think it was first in the league. It was first or second. But if we go by total expected points, we got 3.8 for the Rams, 16.1 for the Eagles. That would give us a 12.3 spread. This is round down -12. And if you go that route, that's a bet for the Eagles. But remember, Los Angeles Rams are at home and they are not in Philly and not having to worry about the elements there, the weather elements. So just keep that in mind if you're betting this game. Let's scroll over here to game cards. Got 68.1% chance of winning with our simulations for the Eagles. -5 spread, and that's a no bet if you're comparing it to the -3. And if you're going that route, then that would definitely be a teaser play for the Rams, adding 6 points, and that would take it up to a 9. It's all green cards here for the Eagles. The turnovers shouldn't be a problem really for either team in this game. They haven't been turning it over much. the point differential lately, you want a negative number. Because as I've said in other videos, I do it like a spread, and they currently have -8 point spread, and the Rams have 2.6. So that would give us 10.6 point spread if you're going that route with point differential. And that would be above the -3.2, and that would be a bet. But total expected points and point differential, if you're making your spreads out of those, then that would not even be a bet for a teaser with a 6 point teaser for the Rams, because they wouldn't even win the game with those two ways either. So just keep that in mind if you're going to tease them. As I said, I'll probably just take the Eagles here straight up. I know they're on the road, but a -3 is pretty good. I would hope it would go down to -2.5, which would really make me bet it. That's it for this game. My name's Jordy. You've been watching Betman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.